Hi everyone. Well, I'm back and oh, didn't mean to do that. Well, I'm in a dress. So yeah, it's first for everything. um so yeah, I'm back from my day out and I bought a dress. What is it? Ross Dress for Less. Um this bad boy only costed me $17.99. It's almost like a $20 dress. I think it actually looks quite nice. I thought I gained a lot of weight because I was walking since April into like November, and I stopped because it got cold out and I just didn't have the enthusiasm or drive to want to keep at it. And it's what now? Almost Easter in April. So December, January, February, March, April. So almost like 4 or 5 months I haven't been walking for, because that's what I was doing every day for at least an hour or two. And I thought I gained a lot of weight since, but I guess I didn't, because this dress surprisingly is a size 12. And I haven't fitted in a size 12 dress or like pants or anything like that since I was like back in high school. So that's pretty good. Well, it's also kind of stretchy too, so maybe that's why, but I think it looked pretty good in it. I was going to go for 14, but I figured if I went with a size less, then when I started to exercise again, that I would fit into it, almost like, well, a goal. But if I did go with the 14 and, decide to want to wear that, in the meantime, it would have been like a gosh darn, garbage bag. But, yeah, well, if I keep up with the exercising, you know, I'll really start to, fill in the shape of this dress even a little better. But, I'm very surprised that I didn't gain as much as I thought I did since then. So that's good. Skinny in the neck for the most part. Got a little bit of this back again, but you know. So yeah, got a dress. Here's the tag with the brand and all that. Oh, well, I am washable. Yeah, I figured. See, size 12. Here's the brand. Yep. Ross, Dress for Less. Wish I actually had white socks on. It would have looked a lot better, but hey. But I was just, trying it on, feeling it out. And now I know that I'm, not too shabby. Spoil the surprise, but I don't want to cut the video now. Things are just getting good. So, about 2 weeks ago, I got this guy from the Salvation Army, and I washed him, and I had him hanging down the basement, the cellar, for about, well, I guess, almost a week or two now. When I initially got him, he was quite dirty, had a lot of dirt stains and stuff all over him, his like belly area, like the white area, and I decided to put him in the washer and then to air dry him because I was afraid he'd get ruined maybe in the dryer, even on delicate, or like it would like sizzle away like his fuzziness. I don't know, his softness. But he actually came out pretty nice. And yes, he originally had a bow tie, but when I picked him up, he no longer had it. So I was thinking about getting him one to put there. I think he cleaned up pretty nicely. He even has this still, which is pretty cool, because most kids and stuff would cut those off, or well, the parents, the adults. He's actually a carnival prize, I believe, from the 90s. And I don't know if you recall seeing, but I had a bumblebee, again, that I also got at the Salvation Army. But one of the other ones we go to, like, on the daily, by BJ Toy Company. So, he's a carnival prize. I don't think I ever really owned a penguin stuffed animal, and he's like, like your typical penguin plush. He just, has that look. See, that cylinder-like shape. I don't know. He has a very red beak, orange eyes, kind of scraped up, but that's okay. I like this old fashioned looking stuffed penguin look he has, like something from like a children's room, like back like in the 60s or 70s, but he's probably, like I said, from like the 90s at least. I'm gonna get him another little bow tie. He's definitely a Christmas penguin, or at least that's what I'm gonna make him. A Christmas penguin, or turn him into a Christmas penguin. Most penguins you see, plushes and blow molds and stuff, have like a typical red bow tie, but maybe I'll give him like a green one, or a red and white one, or a green and white one, like like little peppermint candies, to signify that he's like decked out for the holidays. But yeah. Oh, and I only paid what was it, $1.99 for him, so like $2. I don't think that was too bad. And then the other day or so, I picked this bunny up for myself, because there's nothing wrong with being a grown adult and buying yourself an Easter bunny that you would have bought for like your kid, or your siblings, like children, your nieces and your nephews. This is perfectly normal. And a lot of modern day stuffed animals don't really call out to me, other than the Peeps, of course, but this guy just really spoke to me. This purple bunny with the what almost looks like a sequined type nose, and the carrot. And this is who he's made by. So I originally picked this up at like a Shields, which used to be associated with like the Garrity's supermarket, and I paid like $11, almost $12, and then I happened to have went to Garrity's, and I just happened to look at the stuffed animals and stuff, because I'm like, well, maybe there's something different.
I just wanted to tell you all, good luck. I'm all counting on you.
I don't know what that was about. It's just weird. I found the same exact bunny. Well, multiples, They had multiples of this one and some of the other ones that were also at Shields. And they were only asking like, what was it, $5 or $6, like $5.99. So yeah, like $6. I actually have the receipt here. Yeah, it came to like $6.35. So I went ahead and returned that one and saved like $5 on the same exact bunny. The color of his eyes, they're like, ooh, they're like shiny, like purple and pink almost, like his nose, ears, and feet. This, like almost like two different strings intertwining with one another. It's actually pretty cool. Cover his eyes back up with his hair. Here's his tush and all that. If you're curious. Put him there. Yep. And then we have the piece to resistance, which is what? I don't think anyone's gonna want to pay $30 for that. Not even me. No matter how desperate I am for it. You're crazy. And we have the piece de resistance. I love you, you love me. We're one happy family, with a big, big hug and a kiss from me to you. Barney says he loves you too. Look at this guy. So this is not official Barney merchandise. This is a vintage knockoff Barney, which again you might have seen me show you guys once before, from one of the flea markets we frequent during the summer, which is the Circle Drive-In in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And he's a big one too. He's like well, both of them, they might have been one at like the carnival or something, you know. It's a majority of the stuffed animals I actually collect, if you haven't noticed by now. Or like these jumbo mumbo plushes that are like store displays, you know, not for sale, but somehow the employees, like at the end of the season, maybe instead of going right in the dumpster, they'd be allowed to, if they wanted it, to take it home. And yeah. I don't think I'm going to take him out of the bag. I think he has some foam coming out, like those little foam beads, and I don't really want that released into my room until I take him out, maybe like in the kitchen or something, and go over him with the lint brush to be sure. But he's quite big. This is what I had to work on with the seller with the shipping, because he's not heavy at all. But if they were going through the USPS, I know, with even if, you know, not just the weight, but the size of the box. Because originally it was, so they were asking $20 for him, and then just in the shipping alone was like $67 or something, which is just outrageous. So it's like 60, 70, that's like $80 alone for this guy. But they managed to knock it down to 25. So 20, so he had 20 and 25. So it's like $45. That's not too bad, I don't think, for him. I never seen him before. There's actually another one that's currently up for sale on eBay. That's where I bought him, and but he's like the smaller version of him. I got the big one, which I prefer. Plus, he's in better shape than actually the small one. But he has these little felt toes and spots and stuff. Like if it was official Barney merchandise, of course, see how it is on his stomach. You know, it's just a part of the fabric, like his body itself, along with his tummy. You know, the circular part on his body. Well, it would be the same for, like, you know, his feet and stuff. And his toes are what, yellow and stuff. So, I mean, he has a yellow hat, but not quite. He has these creepy looking plastic eyes. And then this white. So, I don't know. I like him though. He's really cute. This is the back of him. His tail's all crushed up. And he has a little tug tag, but it is beyond illegible. I can't make anything out on it. It looks like he was probably ran through the washer. I don't know about the dryer, but definitely the washer or something, because usually when you put certain stuffed animals that have these tags, the ink will just run right out of it. And I have that, unfortunately, happen with a few of my plushes that I did that with. But there's nothing on this. It's just blank, and it's like torn apart. So, yeah. So I don't know who made them, but it probably said, you know, just made in China or some sort of toy company with their phone number that's no longer in use. So I like them. It's a part of the family now. Now I got 2 knockoff Barneys that I love a lot. Yeah. No. It's on the bottom of the stairs. I'll get it. It's in the Reebok sneakers. But yeah, that's it, I guess. Until further notice, until this following Easter Sunday when I go to upload this video. Yeah. Again, here's the cloud and the tornado. Pick his nose. Slap the cows out, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Bunny. Penguin. Barney. He's like, help, get me out of this bag. I can't breathe. I'll get you out of there soon enough, friend. Don't you worry. But, yeah, so had a very eventful day. Got dressed. Didn't put on a whole lot of weight like I thought I did. Met someone that I guess I could maybe call a friend. I showed you some more goodies that I picked up along the way prior. I was going to show a lot earlier, but like I said, I had to get going. But now I'm back, and as you could tell, it's dark out. It's nighttime. It's like 12 o'clock at night, I think, as of now. Earlier, when I took the initial footage, that was like 4 or 5 o'clock. So, yeah, that's it. Have a good one. Hopefully, I can add some more footage. If not, thanks for watching, and have a happy Easter. Hi, everyone. It's me, Dana from Dana's Antique Goodies. Welcome on back. Now, you're probably all wondering, where the heck are you, Dana? This doesn't look very familiar to me. Well, that's because I'm on the first floor. There's the second floor, and there's the first floor. I'm on the first floor. The only time I ever come down here is to cook, clean, and, well, use the bathroom. But I'm actually going to be down here a lot more often than I used to be. And the reason for that is because I got me fancy new exercising machine. Cats are acting up. Sorry about that. But, so as you all know, I have been walking. Last year it was from April to November. I originally started out at 212 pounds, came all the way down to, what was it? About 160 or like 155. So I was losing about 10, maybe 12 pounds a month, which I'd say is pretty good. I mean, look at me. I really didn't gain too much more weight since I've stopped walking in November. I think it was like right after Thanksgiving or a little before that. So let's see, December, January, February, March, April. So that's about 5 months of not really doing much of anything. So I used to walk for like an hour or two, and I stopped. Had that lack of enthusiasm to do so. And also, no one ever wants to walk with me. My mom won't walk with me because her feet hurt. Jamie won't walk with me because he always has some sort of excuse not to. It's too hot. It's too cold. You know, the planets aren't aligned to do so tonight. You know, something stupid like that. But you know what? I got tired of all the excuses, including me, you know, just being like, well, maybe eventually they'll go and walk with me or something. Well, that day never came. So I took it upon myself to make the change. And then I went ahead and spit and stomp on that change and just stopped walking altogether for about 5 months or so. So maybe about 4.5 months. I don't know. But, well, there's only one solution to the problem. If I don't really want to go outside because I really have no one to go with me, that, well, I know, other than all the other strangers walking around me, well, and able to be around the people that I love, this is my only other choice. I got a glider. Now, it was either, well, a treadmill or this, like an apartment-sized treadmill or this thing. Now, at the treadmill, I could just walk or run, but I prefer to walk because if I were to run, I probably would drop over. But the glider, I don't know, I just always found them very fun. There was also the bike, but even just riding on an actual bike begins to hurt my rear end after a short period of time. And then your legs really start to burn. Unlike with walking, you can just take your time. And this thing, you know, I like how you can just go like back and forth. And then you got these bars, so while you're moving your legs back and forth, you're moving these back and forth. So I'll be getting some, muscle tone in my arms. Getting rid of these, flabby flabs. Look at this. Right? Can you see it? Yeah, look at that. It's so sad. No disrespect for people that, you know, are chubby and all that. It's you, you know, you do you. But this is for my own well-being. I've never been, like, obese, but I always been pretty much overweight. I'm 5'3". You know, in doctor's standards, you're supposed to be, if you're a 5'3", around 100 and maybe 15 pounds to like 130. So I'm shooting for at least 130, maybe 140. But I really wanna shoot for 130. And like I said before, maybe I didn't say it at all. I really didn't gain too much more weight. Yeah, I kind of have it in the jawline again with, whatever the heck this thing is, my turkey gobbler. But yeah, well, in my other video, I found out that I fit quite nicely into a size 12 again, and I haven't fit in a size 12 since I began high school. I was like, how old are you when you start high school? Shoot. I don't remember. How old was I? Well, anyway, I was about 150, and even then, beginning high school, that's pretty much considered overweight. So let's count down some numbers and get to my goal of 130 pounds. I'm already halfway there. For the most part. But yeah, I plan to use this thingamajigger for like an hour or two a day. And I mean like every day. Every day, I got the TV right here in front of me to watch while I move around. But yeah, I guess follow me on my weight loss journey. I don't think I'm going to do one of those silly little blog things. Are they vlogs or blogs or whatever the heck they are, where, you show every single day, or every other week or month of what you lost. I mean, I'm just going to show you, this is what I look like now. Probably can't really get a good look at me because I'm in these really, what are these? These very, I don't know, airy, loose-looking, lounging-looking PJs. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But, I don't know, here's a side view of me. Here's my gut. Right here. A little shaky shake. My thighs, little shaky shake. My neck. That's the best I can do. If I wanted to show you anything else, well, that's just never going to happen. But if I was, there's a site for that. You gotta be 18 and up. But, I don't do none of that. So this is the best you're gonna get. Here on this channel, I guess I would be considered, what, PG-13? Something like that? Not even? I don't know. But, that's the best you're gonna get from me, folks. But, yeah, it's time to lose some weight. Yeah. So, let's begin. Maybe I'll show you a little snippet of me moving around a machine. That's it. I'm not gonna do a whole video of it. We'll be watching some movies, some TV shows, and with this silly little YouTube thing where, you can't even have the slightest of music in the background without having, like, some sort of copyright strike. I don't want anything to happen because of me watching a movie and it, having the background sound or music on in the video. So, yep. Let's see how this thing works. Now that Jamie helped me put it together last night. Girly. Hi everyone. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of a snippet of me moving, well, I guess back and forth on the machine here. Might see some cats in the lens. Probably pretty curious as to what's going on. Gotta put on my sneakers, because I don't really think I can do a whole lot of this in just my flip-flops. Take the safety bar out. Oops. There you go. Alright. like I'm on top of the world. Alright, might not be the best at it first, but let's see where I could go from there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, this is it. It's actually real fun. What the? This speedometer thing went on all by itself. Maybe I guess when you start moving it, something, you know, like triggers it to click on. That's really weird. It's actually really creepy. Wouldn't put it past it that there's ghosts in this stuff. Heat goes on randomly to 80, and got orbs and stuff flying around when we're out on vacation with the cameras in the house, so. Alright, I guess that's it. Gonna leave me to my workout.